Hi, I'm MiniReviewer and this is my review for The Happening. This film is directed by M. Night Shyamalan, famous for the film The Sixth Sense. Now, over the years, M. Night Shyamalan has received a lot of criticism for his films since The Sixth Sense, and many people have been saying it's a one-hit wonder. Now, I think you should give everything a chance, so I went to see this film, and quite frankly I was disappointed, mainly with the directing. I saw the trailer and it looked like quite a scary, edgy film, but in actuality it's nothing like that. Many of the problems with the film are director issues, whereas the actual idea behind the film isn't really that bad. Now, the film revolves around high school teacher Elliot Moore, played by Mark Wahlberg. You may have seen him in The Departed or Fear. Elliot finds himself in a very strange sequence of events where people, for seemingly no reason, begin to kill themselves. Him and his wife, Alma Moore, played by Zoe Deschanel, I probably haven't pronounced that correctly, but oh well, are stuck in the middle of it and are trying to escape. Now here comes my big list of problems. First problem with the film: the couple themselves. These two have absolutely no chemistry. They don't even seem to like each other on the set, let alone be married. The second main problem with the film is that although you are told the reason of the happening really early on in the film, it just continues to try and keep you guessing over what it is when you already know. I mean, it's just like, what the point? They wasted so much time continually hypothesizing over what the happening is when everybody already knows. It's just ridiculous. Thirdly, there are lots of little subplots that go on in the film which actually contribute nothing to the film's main plot and don't really develop any characters at all. For instance, Alma Moore, the wife of Elliot Moore, the main character, is continually rung by a guy named Joey, and it leads the viewer to think that she is maybe having an affair with him, or he's a secret from her past or something, when really it's just something completely trivial, and it's just a waste of time. And it seems like M. Night Shyamalan's just trying to fill up screen time because he can't think of any more ideas for the characters to progress through. Problem number 4 is that although the film is trying to show graphic horror, quite often it just comes out looking completely ridiculous. I mean, in one scene, a guy repeatedly mows himself over with a lawnmower, and it just looks quite comical, like one of those scenes from an old film where a woman's tied to a train track and a steam train slowly coming towards her. Problem number 5 is this film could most definitely have benefited from an 18 rating and a higher level of gore, and perhaps including swearing, because as a 15 it just comes off way too light-hearted at points, with a guy faced with near death saying, "Oh, cream crackers," or something similar. I can't honestly remember his exact line, but it was something very similar to that. And this is the final problem. Now, this is a spoiler, so if you plan on watching this film, which I don't recommend at all, then just turn off the video now or skip this section. Is that at the end they're hiding out in the houses and they want to see each other, so they risk death by running out to meet each other. Now, you know, as soon as they mention doing this, that they're going to go out and everything's just going to be completely fine, and that's exactly what happens. Now, that shouldn't happen. I mean, that's just terrible. It's like a children's ending. It's like I woke up and then it was a dream scenario. It's just so poor. And the end, where it leaves it open for a sequel. I don't want a sequel. This film sucked. I'm giving this film a whopping 0 out of 5 because I think it was a pathetic waste of time and money, and I just want my money and time back, quite honestly. Thank you. This has been a Mini Reviewer production.